Hello again, everyone. Another message off of Facebook. This one looks short. What my egg donor told me. Why did you not divorce your husband, sperm donor, and marry another man so I could have a stepfather? Egg donor. After I temporarily separated from your father, men treated me like a bitch because I am separated and a single mother that has a child, and men just want to have sex with me and don't respect me. Me. Why did you never leave me? Are you trying to point out to me that you can't start a new family because I am with you? I told you once that I am fine if you leave me alone. Marry another man. Why not divorce your husband, sperm donor, and leave me alone so I have a good family? I said either send me to fostering with a relative or send me to an orphanage so I continue my childhood happily and end the fact that I am living in my hellhole. Egg donor. People will still know I'm a divorcee and had a child. My siblings will say bad things about me, that I was a bad woman. And that's the whole message. And basically, I mean, though it's short, it points out the reality of these narcissistic mothers, that their husband and their well-being and their parties in their vaginas come before their children. And I had learned this from my narcissistic grandmother, Virginia. And I think I've told this story a while back, so I'll tell it again. When we were at the table, it was at some holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it was, and the conversation had come up. This is years ago, and this had to be 20, 25 years ago. And my grandmother was telling this story of a conversation she had where they're talking about this scenario. And the scenario was that a mother, a father, and a child are in a boat. And the boat capsizes. And only the mother could swim. The father and the child cannot. And she can only save one. And so the question is, who do you save? So everybody's obviously, well, you save your kid, obviously, you save your kid. And now my grandmother's like, oh, no, no, no. I disagree. I'd save my husband. Like, you'd let your child drown? And she goes, yeah, because I could always have another child. You never know if you'll find another good man. And right there is the nutshell of a narcissistic mother. You're nothing more than a pawn to them or an obstruction to them. Whatever it is, okay, you could be replaced. You could be replaced. You're not all that important. And then you're an impediment to their happiness, okay, because now they got to stay with this supposed good man because you can't find another. You never know if you're going to find another good man. I could have another kid, so fuck you. Like, it's almost like, well, I could buy another car. I could get another dog. I could get another cat. You're just a possession to them. That's all you are. Easily replaced. Easily replaced. And those is a short message. I think it's a good one, because it really is the standard bearer of dealing with a narcissistic mother. That either you're going to be blamed for everything, you're the reason why either they'll be viewed bad, they can't get a man, they got to stay in a shitty situation, or you could just be replaced. Now, if you're asking as a child to be put into an orphanage, I can't even imagine the shit you must have went through, but it must have been bad. It must have been bad. I mean, that statement speaks volumes to how miserable you must have been growing up, that an orphanage or foster care would have been a better option. But based on your mother's response, you could see why, because you could either be replaced or you're just an impediment for her happiness. She has to stay with this abusive person because, I may not be able to find another good man. That's a narcissistic mother for you. That's how they are, that's how they act in a nutshell. Thank you for sending me that. I hope it helped whoever's watching. Again, if you enjoyed this channel, please consider donating to the GoFundMe link in the campaign in the description box so I can continue making more and more videos and expand this channel. Also, just sharing the link helps. This is Ali Matthews. I'll see you all again very shortly. Take care, everybody. Bye.